Czekaj, jeszcze miałem zobaczyć tu. A YouTube to miało być, kurwa. Sam, kurwa. Pierdliło, kurwa, coś tam.
One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one.
Ja cię pierdolę, nie wierzę, kurde, to jest wybany. Mamy, kurde, wybany.
The Icebreakers quickly send a message that home sweet home is overrated, Cheryl.
It is in this case, and what a quick start for the away team. This is exactly what they wanted to do. They're up one with under a minute into the game, and wow, now their home team is chasing the game.
Drives to the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Smeed. Heads deep inside the offensive zone.
Yager is so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Puck scooped up by Romeo. Takes the feed at the point. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. What a hit on the play! Oh my!
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Off the outside of the iron and will play on.
The Nighthawks trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
And that one's turned away. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Big time hit on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Sends a pass in front. The shot. Blake's lugging the puck. Tries to feed it over to Yager. And that one's picked off. The Icebreakers have it now. Moves it quickly over to Yager. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Turns him away. Grabs the puck in the corner. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Odd man rush. Slides it across. Yager stick handling in his own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Smeed. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Can't get a hold of that pass. Steps into it. Oh, what a stop. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. Oh, he'll feel that one.
Smeed's really laboring.
The score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases over plays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
And they'll do it. Here's a centering pass. He scores!
Dobrze, kurwa, nie ma obrony, kurwa. Chuj.
The setters will glide into the dot. The Icebreakers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Oh, he gets hit again!
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lambasted over and over again.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
Kurwa, wchodzi taki na obronę, kurwa, i chujowo, kurwa. Ja pierdolę, to jest kurwa zjebane.
Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You knew you, and here comes period number 2. Set to get underway here in the second period. We'll see if they can stop the bleeding. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Nighthawks weren't ready for this game right from puck drop, James. You could tell that they weren't focused, they weren't set and ready to go. They had no jump, no legs underneath them, and they certainly didn't possess the puck. They need to change that. Yes, they're getting blown out, but they need to reset, refocus, and get something going here in the second.
Gives them a jolt with that hit. There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot.
Wypierdalaj z tej gry, kurwa, tempa pało, kurwa. Jebaniec, kurwa.
Lights out the puck, and here he comes. And he reads it perfectly on that penalty shot.
Yeah, I love the way he was so aggressive, and he really challenged. It's a one-on-one battle, James, and he wins it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Icebreakers have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. Too many bodies in the way. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. They go on the attack from the left side. Feeds it over. Takes the feed at the back end. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. A chance in front. Big time stop.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Jaeger's going to play it to the corner. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick. Jaeger's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Quick shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. And there's a big hit on the play.
A physical hit shows engagement and sparking your team, and that's trying to ignite the fire in them. They certainly haven't been lit tonight.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Moves inside. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Shot. Stops them cold.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Past the midway mark of the frame, 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night, the other, not so much. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Romeo's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. The Icebreakers gain possession. Great positioning by the defender. Looks to set up at the point now. Receives the pass. Shuts him down.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
They've really got him on their heels here now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-0 is where we sit. The Icebreakers win the draw. Slides it diagonally to Jaeger. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Back at the point, they set it up. Second period nearly in the books here. Right on the doorstep. Shakes off the coverage. Dishes it off.
Kurwa, niewiele.
Lets Forrester go. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Players are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. Final frame is underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Nighthawks can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James. And
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
And they win that draw at center. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, a tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
They score!
Serio, kurwa?
And it's back to...
No to wypierdalej, kurwa, pało jebana, kurwa. Już poszedł mi, kurwa, stąd. To już wiem, czy kurwa tak grają. kurwa jakiś żart normalnie.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Here's a chance on the attack. Puts it on net. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Icebreakers win the face-off. Takes the feed. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. The Nighthawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Passed up ahead. There's a shot. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Moves into the slot. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. Romeo's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, what a move to get by there. Fires it. Oh, you'll win teammates doing that. What a block. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice. Oh, and he whiffs.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Floats the saucer pass. Takes the pass. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And he lowers the boom.
Well, that's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent scores! Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Nighthawks lead it 1-0. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. Circles back to center ice. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. And that's on the stick. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. There's a firm collision. And he rings the post.
The Nighthawks' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
And a great scene. It's a contact sport, people. There's trying to shake the defender. And he elects to explore his options. Here's a chance. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Icebreakers find themselves in a close game here, only trailing by 1. It could have been much worse because they didn't manage the puck at all. They didn't look connected either, James. They got to get talking if they want to shore that up and look to go the other direction.
And he was ready for that save. Across the line from center. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. Takes the feed. Back to the point it goes. And that puck leaves the zone. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. To his teammate. Big time stop there. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off the body and a ride. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle.
Lehman's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. They've got numbers here. Easily turned aside by Lehman. Strong defensive effort. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Right up Main Street and on the attack. A rocket from the point. Dismissed that chance. And that's just out of reach. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Nighthawks move it in. Great reach with the poke check. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Handles the pass. The Icebreakers played along the boards. The Nighthawks have it now. Moves it to Romeo. Here we go, on-man rush.
And he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Here's a shot, and he comes up with it. And he comes up big again.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's fun.
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
The Icebreakers have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Moves with the puck in the corner. Setting up behind the net. A chance! A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Redirected. Oh, what a save in front.
Lehman's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position.
9 seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Some more hockey. Welcome back to EA Sports. Sabalski, Pounder, and here we go with period number 3 moments away. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Sends the pass over. Passes out front, and that doesn't connect. Oh, stop it! That was insane!
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Shuts him down. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
And he takes the pass. Moves it in front, and that's stopped. Oh, they up. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Nighthawks needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
With possession along the wall. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. And since it's just out of reach, the Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
The Icebreakers look hungry out there, and look at the way they're playing right now, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've had a great game, James, and all the underlying metrics would indicate that they should be ahead in this one. So a product of them possessing the puck, they're able to capitalize, and they get this game equal.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a shot. Score!
Pierdolę, jestem podwalony, proszę, ja pierdolę.
Puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Icebreakers have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Levels them with the hit. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Fantastic save! He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Sends it over. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Fantastic goal! The Icebreakers are now up by 2 here in the back half of this third period. Man, this is a good position to be in.
It's the best position to be in, and you don't want to give any life to your opponents. You have to make sure that you're pounding pucks, you're on them first. Listen, if you're forechecking, they don't get the puck. Attack.
Nice pass back. Driving right to the front. Oh, absolutely flush with the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's hooked away. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! And that doesn't reach the net. Here's a short pass to Romeo. And he's got the answer for that one.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple point effort in this one so far.
Zajebiście, kurwa.
Pass ahead. Oh, massive save right there.
On a close game in the third period, that's how you do it. That's how you send a message to your team like, let's get going. That's how you elevate the entire group ahead of you, and it all starts in the 4x6 with the tender.
The Icebreakers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Takes it to the front. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net.
Trying to shake loose. Denies him on the breakaway. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Handles the puck. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Lehman's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
How did he stop that one? There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. It's a loss in their debut in the EASHL, but Pounder, you tell me, how do you sum this performance up?
Well, I think you have to look at the details of the game and where you can improve and build upon. I mean, you use your first...